Hello everyone, welcome back to another video with me, Joshua Smith, and right now I'm going to continue my three-part 2000 view celebration with my pop album collection, and we're going to start with the second portion, like I said, and this is going to, from here into the third part is going to basically be my LPs, my actual full albums. Not because I took care of the compilation albums, so I'm going to move on to the actual LPs. Now, to be fair, the majority of my collection is Prince, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, because they're my favorite artists. So I'm going to go ahead and get my Michael Jackson section out of the way in this video. So that'll actually be first. And also I want to say that I'm not going to, in order to make this video a bit shorter and not go like a million minutes, I'm going to basically, just kind of go through each of them. I'm not going to like say something for each and every single one because that just make this video really long. So I'm going to like show it, and maybe some I'll talk about a little bit, but most of them I'm probably just going to like, flip through and everything. So without further ado, let's get this started. So here we go with Michael Jackson. First one is Off the Wall, his first LP with Epic Records, and this is more of a disco track than anything else. Next I have Thriller, which is the 25th anniversary edition. Very revolutionary album, amazing LP. Next is Bad, which is also the 25th anniversary edition. Probably one of my favorite Michael Jackson records. And next up is my actual favorite Michael Jackson record, Dangerous. A lot of gems, very underrated. This is definitely my favorite Michael Jackson album. Next is History, Past, Present, and Future, Book 1. Of course, there is no Book 2 or anything after that. Also a very underrated album. Many amazing gems on this record. So. Next is Invincible, which is probably one of his more obscure, if you want to say that, albums. A lot of great hits on here, but it's very underrated, like a lot of his other stuff. I just find it that a lot of people seem to focus mainly on Thriller and Bad when it comes to Michael Jackson, as if nothing else really exists in his catalog. But he has a lot of great albums. Well, as many albums as he has, they're all really great, and there are a lot of gems that people tend to overlook. Next is his first posthumous album, Michael, the self-titled album. This is also, of course, very underrated. People probably don't even know that this exists, and that's really kind of sad, because this is the album that came out like soon after his death, so it has a lot of unreleased material and whatnot. And last but not least is Escape. And this was his latest album, which came out, I believe, last year or the year before. I think it was last year. And it's not the best Michael Jackson album, but it's definitely something that you should check out. I definitely recommend it. But anyways, that was my Michael Jackson section, so let's continue. So after Michael Jackson, we would have to have his sister, Janet Jackson, and this was a very landmark album for Janet, because before this, she was very innocent and very what she is in this album. This is basically her coming out kind of album, which really shows like her true personality, her sexuality, a bit of a darker side of Janet Jackson. And this, of course, is just a self-titled album, Janet. But very good album. It's actually a really great album. Very great landmark album for someone as talented as Janet Jackson. I'm also going to go ahead and take care of the Stevie Wonder stuff in this video. So first we have introducing Stevie Wonder, and this isn't really considered a compilation album. It is two albums though, but it's his first two albums. Tribute to Uncle Ray and the Jazz Soul of Little Stevie. Those were his first two LPs. Really great albums. One of them is an instrumental album, that is the Jazz Soul of Little Stevie, and the other is basically a bunch of Ray Charles hits. Of course, they were both black, duh, and blind, and both played the keyboard. So he figured that they would do something to kind of connect them in that same realm. So very great collection, two really great LPs. So yeah, got that. Next is Music of My Mind, which is a very landmark album for Stevie Wonder. It's really the first time that he ever did stuff by himself. A lot of the instruments he plays on this album he plays by himself. So yeah. Next is Inner Visions, another amazing album by Stevie Wonder, probably one of his best. Fulfilling This is First Finale, great album. And last is probably Stevie Wonder's most landmark album, Songs in the Key of Life. And this is a double LP. A lot of Stevie Wonder's biggest hits are from this album, like Sir Duke, Contusion, I Wish, stuff like that. Really amazing album. I cannot recommend this album enough. This is one of my favorite albums, so yeah, that's my Stevie Wonder stuff. So next we have Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe if I back up to it. I don't know. It's a little shiny here. There we go. It's a little bit better. Really great Elton John album. Probably one of his best. Next is My Everything by Ariana Grande. I just recently got this album a few days ago, so haven't checked it out yet, but I will. Next is Bobby Brown's self-titled album, Bobby. And here we have 1989, the deluxe edition by Taylor Swift. I have done this in a review, and if I could talk about this album a little bit, this is a very landmark album for Taylor Swift because it's all pop, no country at all, and it's probably one of the best albums I've heard in a while. You may think that because it's Taylor Swift, it's all about heartbreak and making up and all that stuff, but it's actually a really good album. I definitely recommend it, even if you're not really a Taylor Swift fan, if you're just a fan of pop in general, and even if you are a fan of Taylor Swift, definitely pick up this album. This is different, it's very experimental for Taylor Swift, but it's a really good pickup, a really good listen, so I definitely recommend it. Next up is Soulful by Ruben Studdard. And now we have Central Journey by Will Downing. Belly of the Sun by Cassandra Wilson. A Mariah Carey album, Emotions. This Fire by Paula Cole. The Grammy-nominated album, This Is Girl by Pharrell Williams. Great album. And now we have In the Lonely Hour by Sam Smith. I reviewed this album. Y'all know my feelings about it and all that stuff. Actually, some of the songs have really grown on me in the past few weeks. The album itself is not. It's just really not that great of an album. But some of the songs in it are really nice, I have to admit. Getting near the end, so now we have Doo-Wops and Hooligans by Bruno Mars, and I recently did a review on this one, so go check that out too. And his second album, Unorthodox Jukebox. So, got both of those. Looking forward to another album by him, hopefully sometime soon. Next is Music of the Sun by Rihanna. And next we have something really special to me. It's What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. This is one of my all-time favorite albums. It is soul perfection. Soul, pop, funk, whatever. Perfection. This is one of the greatest albums ever made in my opinion. So, I'm not going to explain why in this video because I want to keep it short, but, if you are into soul or pop or funk or anything at all like that, definitely get this album. This is something that you need to hear before you die. I am serious. Only 3 more left. Next is Cosmic Slop by Funkadelic. Then we have Mothership Connection by Parliament. And finally, the last album in this part is Electric Lady, or The Electric Lady by Janelle Monáe. So thank you for joining me in this this part. Look forward to the next part coming really soon, where I finish off my pop collection. And also I might try to get one more thing out for my 2,000 view special, because I'm actually closing it on 3,000, so I want to get this stuff out as quickly as possible. And also look forward to some reviews coming soon. I know I haven't been doing them a lot lately, but I will get on that. I've been kind of busy with other things. So anyways, thank you again for watching this video, and so long.